What does the federal budget mean for taxpayers in New Jersey? I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Local Edition. With me this hour is United States Congressman Leonard Lance. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Jill.
It's about a $3.6 trillion budget, but when we talk about the budget as a whole, what does it specifically mean for the taxpayers in this state?
New Jersey sends a great deal of money to Washington, and we get very little in return. And this is a relatively affluent state, even with the recession, and so we're not on the receiving end, we're on the giving end, and unfortunately that means that taxes are very high in New Jersey and our federal taxes are very high.
We are starting to see some of the president's plans put into place for lower middle class and some middle class families as well. What will we start to see in terms of reduction in some taxes?
The president wants to reduce taxes on many Americans, and I support that. However, the president also wants to raise taxes on other Americans, and I do not think that that is appropriate, particularly in the time of a recession. I do not favor raising taxes, and this would be harmful to the residents of New Jersey, because this is such a difficult place to live regarding the cost of living, and therefore we will be sending more of our revenue to Washington. He would like to raise the tax rate from roughly 35% to roughly 40%, and I oppose that, and I hope that that does not occur.
We're talking specifically about families that make over a certain threshold, over $250,000, and some have argued that by giving these individuals incentives and tax breaks, it really amounts to really a bonus for the wealthy in the nation. What would you say to that, and what are some of the things that you're doing to address this issue?
I do not want to raise taxes. I recognize we cannot lower taxes for that income group, but the president suggests that we should raise taxes for that group, and I'm opposed to that. He also would change the way we have mortgage deductibility in this country, and this would be harmful to New Jerseyans because the cost of housing in this state is quite high, and I favor mortgage deductibility the way it is now, and I do not favor reducing it from 35% to 28%, and I think that that would be counterproductive.
There is the argument, though, by reducing that mortgage deductibility, that you're not necessarily impacting the very wealthy tremendously. It would amount to a few $1,000s for a household, which wouldn't necessarily impact the spending of a very wealthy family.
I think that there are those in this state who work hard, husband and wife working together, and they might be able to be just beyond that threshold, and they certainly are not rich. They're hardworking middle-class residents, and we want to protect their right to have full mortgage deductibility, and I have introduced legislation in that regard.
And what does your legislation actually include?
My legislation says that the mortgage deductibility should be as it is, fully deductible, and it should not be reduced. And it's particularly important here on the East Coast where housing prices are so high.
Let's look at the flip side of the issue. The president has said that the increased revenue from this kind of tax and additional taxes on the wealthy would actually be used for things like increased health care and education and renewable energy resources. So what are some alternatives if you don't think that raising taxes on the wealthy is the best option for funding these other programs?
Half of the people in that income category are small businesses, and they create most of the jobs in America. And the way to increase federal tax revenues is to get our economy moving in a strong fashion again, and that means the creation of new jobs, particularly by small business. And that is why I oppose raising taxes, because I want to make sure that small businesses can continue to create jobs, which is the way to get us out of this recession.
We just have a few seconds left, but where does your legislation stand at this point?
My legislation has been introduced, and I hope that the House of Representatives, particularly the House Ways and Means Committee, will take it up and will consider it seriously.
All right, thanks so much, Congressman. Come back and give us an update.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've been talking with United States Congressman Leonard Lance of New Jersey's 7th Congressional District. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Local Edition. For more information, you can go to Comcast On Demand and click on Get Local.